I woke up with a glucose of 60. So I'm starting out what I eat in a day, getting my blood sugar up. So I'm having a couple of mandarin oranges. I'm on the diabetic plan on Weight Watchers, so I have to count for fruit. I don't really care about those points all that much because I didn't get to Weight Watchers because I ate too many mandarin oranges. So even if I have like 35 points today and I know that 3 to 5 of that is for fruit, I'm totally okay with that.
Hello.
She just brought me eggs. So I decided I was going to do a what I eat in a day. Obviously, I've already started it, but we're now continuing on. And then I realized I didn't have any eggs, so she brought me some eggs.
She's like, can you bring 2 eggs? And I was like, you need more than 2 eggs.
Yeah, well, I was going to go to the grocery store later on today, but thank you. So for breakfast today, I'm going to be doing a broccoli cheddar potato omelet. If you guys haven't heard me talk about canned potatoes, I'm obsessed.
Get on the bandwagon.
Threw out the bag or the can, but this is just diced tomatoes. Potatoes. Half a cup is only 1 Weight Watcher point, and they're filling, they're delicious, they're fully cooked. Yes, I know they have sodium in it. I know.
Yeah, if sodium's an issue, then you probably wouldn't steer towards canned veggies anyways. But
or you can find the no salt added, although for potatoes the no salt is hard to find. But you can also just rinse it in cold water, and that will take some of the sodium away. And yes, I'm well aware that you can use fresh potatoes for these, but for the convenience, I love having potatoes in my pantry.
Yeah, they're a time saver.
Yeah, so I'm going to saute the broccoli with the potatoes. Get that going, and then I'll show you what the omelet looks like when we're done.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right, so while that's cooking, I've just got the broccoli and the potatoes in here, just a little bit of salt and pepper. My witching hour, like when I want to like totally eat, is from like 8 to 10 p.m. So in order to combat that, it's like the second time I've used combat. And I never use that word.
It's fresh in your vocabulary.
It's fresh in my vocabulary, so like whatever. I push all my meals back. So typically I'm not hungry for breakfast, and it's really weird because when I worked downtown, I like had to eat breakfast. It's like as soon as I got to work at like 8:30 and I'd clock in at 8:45, I would spend the first 15 minutes making my breakfast that I was going to eat at my desk. But now I just have a couple of cups of coffee. I'm fine. It's already like 11:30. And this is the first meal of the day, and then it pushes all the other meals back. So then I find that if I'm eating dinner like around 8, I'm not really hungry for anything, and that just seems to work for me. Because the rest of this is so low points, I'm using a full ounce of really good cheddar cheese. Tillamook, I think, is the brand that I have, but weigh it out because that's kind of a lot of cheese. Cheese is going to be 5, the potato is 1, and the rest is 0 points. So eat that cheese. So because I put the potatoes on the bottom, when I put the eggs on, they get really crispy here. And then I put the cheese on the other side. I'm going to flip it and show you what it looks like. Hopefully this stays together. We shall see. Hold on. Tricky. Ooh. Look at that. So I put half the cheese on the inside and half on the outside. Hannah.
Ooh, crispy.
Crispy cheese. So this is going to be 18 grams of protein and 6 Weight Watcher points. So I don't know if you know this or not, but part of working for My Busy Kitchen is you get 1 spa day, spa day a month. So it's Hannah's choice. So it's pedicure this week. But we're gonna get coffees and then head over to the salon.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you? Good. Hannah and I are out running errands, and have you had the Dots pretzels?
They're incredible.
Yes, and we've not had the cinnamon sugar one, and we did. So I just put it in the Weight Watcher app and 8 pretzels, which is plenty. I think it's you know, like a sweet treat. is only 2 points. If you eat the whole ounce, which is 16 crackers, is, I never know where to look when I'm looking at my... It's the bane of Hannah's existence, and I never know where to look in the camera. I think it's a little green dot. I'm gonna look at the green dot.
Perfect.
Okay. But if you haven't, these are kind of cracked, so just beware or you're welcome. It's literally 4:30 and I'm just eating lunch now, but some days are like that, and because I stagger my meals so that I don't feel like I have to raid the pantry at the end of the night, I'm totally okay with this. So I'm just gonna have a couple tacos. So one of the things I do as pretty much on a weekly basis, because I love tacos, I could eat tacos every single day. This is 93% lean beef that I make taco meat with a whole can of black beans. And lately I've been using my friend, nope, that's not it. Where is it? Well, I'll find it. I've been using his taco seasoning. And then these are the tortillas that I use. These are El Milagro corn tortillas, easily readily available in the Chicagoland area. I'm not sure if they're national or not. 2 is 3 points, but if you can't seem to find them, Mission extra thin corn tortillas are super crispy too. So I'm gonna try to find, oh, I don't even need my taco seasoning. What am I talking about? Because it's already seasoned. But I will leave the link to his taco seasoning below so you guys can find it. All you want to make sure you do before you make your tacos is just microwave these for like 30-40 seconds to make them pliable. Put the filling in, and then it's going to take 5 minutes aside. So I have another video where I show you how to make these crispy tacos, and I'll leave that link down below too. In case you didn't know, Taco Bell hot sauce is 0 points, and you can find this anywhere. I think I got this one at Walmart, actually. Let me try not to cut myself. There we go. And my tacos are done. So it ends up being 10 points, 5 points each. The ground beef is 3, the cheese is 3, the tortilla shells are 3. Sorry, I had a brain fart. And then I just squeeze a tablespoon of sour cream on my plate. And these are filling. And if I were eating this earlier, I would definitely have like cut fruit with it or something like that. But since it's already now 4:45, I'm going to eat this and probably have dinner in just a few hours. All right, sometimes dinner is whatever I can find. So I didn't do a full grocery shop this week. I don't know why. It was like Thanksgiving weekend, and I didn't even shop for Thanksgiving, so I don't know why I didn't, but whatever. Here we are. So I got these pork chops. I'm going to freeze the rest of these off the discount bin at Mariano's, and I've just cut off a 3-ounce piece of pork. We're kind of making like an udon noodle soup. I buy these Japanese udon noodles, and you can pretty much find these anywhere. But what I like to do is when I put it in the recipe builder is I usually only like to have 4 points for like pasta and stuff like that, just because I've got pork, I've got other things going on here. That's a lot. So, and these only cook in 3 minutes. So I'm going to set that to the side. The other thing I'm trying for the first time, I've got this golden mushroom soup from Campbell's. I'm kind of curious because I don't even know what it is. This has points though. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know why I thought it was going to be a clear broth. All right, we're going to see. I'm using 5 ounces of that, so half the can with chicken broth, and then I'm going to, on the side here, let's get our pan going. I'm going to slice the pork really thin, and I'm really going to cook it on a high heat with a little bit of spray. Not to look cooked all the way through, I just kind of want to get a char on it. Set it to the side, and then we're going to add it to the soup at the very end. Sometimes you can like shave it. This is what I'm kind of going for. It's just like a super thin pork. And actually you could probably put this in the broth. Since it's so thin, it probably would cook in like hardly anything. And now that I'm cutting it this thin, I think I want to do that. So let's pivot. So we're gonna add half of this can. Let me measure it out. I'm so shocked about this soup. I just don't, I don't know what I thought it was gonna be. And to that, I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken broth. I love this Knorr chicken broth. This whole container is like $10, but it's something crazy like 302 1-cup servings. So I'm just gonna eyeball it in here. I just want 2 teaspoons. Actually, probably 1.5 teaspoons because this has a lot of sodium in it. And I'm gonna add just a little bit more. So it's like, I would say like 2.5 cups of broth. A lot of times this is how my soups turn out. It's basically like whatever I have on hand. And what I also like to add to soups is a little bit of sesame oil. I think it just wakes it up. Let me just do this. We don't want any cross-contamination. Not in my kitchen. So I'm going to grate this carrot right into the pot. That way it doesn't taste good. Huh. Very interesting. Alright, so I'm also going to put some baby spinach, but that's going to go at the very end, but I'm going to chop it up so it's really bite-sized. I don't want to brag or anything, but I'm just about to use a whole container of spinach. It's like whatever. I think I should get some sort of medal for that. I love cooking, I love being in the kitchen, but I realize that not everyone likes to cook like me. So over the years, I've kind of had to adapt and try to come out with meals that really don't take any time at all, but are still good and just, you know, don't have crazy ingredients. You could use any protein you want in here. You could use chicken or tofu even. I doubt this is vegetarian. Or vegan, that's what I meant. Actually, I think it is. So yeah, if you used tofu, this would be a vegan soup. And this spinach will just wilt really quickly. So really, I think what I'm going to do is once that comes to a boil, I'm going to add the noodles and the pork at the same time because I really think it's not going to take more than 3 seconds to cook, 3 minutes to cook because that's how thin I cut the pork. And then take it off the heat, stir in the spinach, and we'll see how it tastes. So I've just added the chopped spinach to my bowl. And added my pork and noodles. Probably have too much broth for this bowl, but I want to get all this goodness in here. Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks so good. And don't worry, I'm going to drink every lick of broth that's in here. Can you guys see that? Because I did my pork so thin, super tender. This cooked in 2 minutes. I did add it the last 2 minutes. So the noodles took 3 minutes. Then I added the pork. Let's give this a little taste. I also added a little bit of chili paste or sambal if you have that. But the noodles are perfectly cooked. I'm going to try to just try the broth first. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, that is so flavorful. I know probably the ingredients could be better on this golden mushroom because it does have vegetable oil, beef tallow. That's what I'm tasting. Because I was like, there's a depth of flavor in here. I'm not, it's also got celery extract, onion extract, garlic extract. It's spectacular. If you're looking for just a good base broth, half that cup. If I were to have the whole can, it'd be 6 points, which I think is kind of crazy. But let me taste a little bit of the noodle and the broth. And because I shredded the carrots, they're fully cooked. I am so happy. This tastes so delicious. Perfect on a cold night. And this literally came together. Had I not been filming this, I probably could have gotten it together in like 10 minutes. But I think it took me like 15. But so good. This is going to be so filling. I'm so excited. Sometimes days like this are my eats. I don't have anything really planned. I just kind of go with the flow and do the best I can each day. And I think that's what I was tripping up on before, is because I was spending hours and hours of like trying to find recipes or coming up with or using my own recipes and doing so much planning that, like, if what happens if I decided today was supposed to be shrimp and I didn't feel like shrimp today, but I'd already meal prepped it, so I had to eat it. So this way, and I have an advantage because I do work from home, but this is a great indication of basically what I eat in a day, and I'm down 41 pounds in almost like 23 months. So don't overthink it. Eat the foods that you love, track it, and just move on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a subscribe, like, and leave us a comment below. Let me know if any of these meals sound good to you, and we'll see you on the next one.